Yeah, deja vu. Thank you for the fresh sub. How you doing?
How we doing, Brian?
Not too bad. Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar.
All right.
What you want to talk about, brother?
Holy fuck. What happened to your eyes?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh shit. All right. I tried to speak to you after the little trial y'all had and got thrown in the hole. I ended up speaking with Edgar that evening. He told me a couple things. I learned a couple things. Look, I'm not super interested about what's going on in New Babylon to a degree, right? A lot of rumors flying around. Compared to all the threats around the city, anything y'all are doing is kind of like on the ain't that, we deal with more bigger problems, right? And with the Faceless being the threat that they are, I think that there's an opportunity here for some level of cooperation. I recommended full cooperation, but there may be a time, either now or in the future, where our actions might end up aligning. Now, here's the deal. I'm very much aware that there are what they call faceless assets, old ones that are now in New Babylon. I think we spoke a little bit about that. Edgar gave me a little bit more detail, as did some others, including a couple CIs I got. Now,
And?
well, where I'm kind of stuck right now, if I'm going to be honest, is trying to find a way to do something against them that would actually hurt them. Now,
one thing, okay. What do you think of Edgar and this whole debacle with the Faceless?
It's hard to say. Look, I'm just going to shoot straight because I'll tell you what I told him. I know that individual's working with SMGs for a very long time, dating back to the point he was on Forum Drive. Some people close to him alleged as much, as well as some of the individuals they used to sell to. In addition to that, I've kind of placed Hassan as the individual that used to he put everything on the table for me. The problem with Edgar is 1 minute he's helpful, and the next minute, it's like I don't know what happens. He's got it's almost like he keeps flipping back and forth. So he was very forthcoming the day after he got put in the hole, and then the next day it's like I don't know what happened. It's like he changed his mind or something.
He was bipolar.
I'm sorry?
Brother, I got a conspiracy theory on Edgar. I think he is bipolar. He traveled to the North Pole at one point in his life. Got the polar bear disease, brother. Because my man flip-flops like a motherfucker. What? I deal with the same shit every day. One day he wakes up, we're best friends. He's all for it. He wants to listen, learn, be, work together. The next day he's plotting, he's scheming, 37-step plan that involves fucking over 95 people.
That's exactly it. And he's fucking obvious. Like the two conversations, because I'm his parole officer too, right? After that very good conversation where he said he had SMGs, he's bringing them in, all kinds of shit. Give me everything. The next day, he won't even talk on
what do
very
you mean, gave you everything. He told you that he was doing that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Why?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know. He wants to go. He's leaving it all behind. Problem is okay, so it was 50-50, right? He gave me some information, and I had other information that backed up some of his statements, to which I then, how do I put this? When you kind of already have an idea what someone's doing, and then you say you know it, and then they confirm it? I did one of those. Okay. And including but not limited to me having been tracking Hassan for some time, flying his airplanes back and forth to like Guadalajara or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly. But like I said, he was very forthcoming. But the next day, he was supposed to deliver me. No, Monday. He was gonna. He said that he was gonna give me the biggest package, like shit that I'm never gonna imagine. Like this some kind of thing that is gonna blow my mind and blow the whole thing up. But that night, when I asked him about it, he spent 15 minutes like derailing the conversation and trying to distract, and kind of made it sound like I was asking some sussy questions. And then yesterday, the same thing happened. He tells me he ain't got too much time to talk, and that 2-minute conversation turned into another 20, which he didn't even answer the simplest question. He just kept distracted about my grandfather being, I don't know, this whole fucking thing. I don't got time to play games, right? You know, I do think there is common ground.
You and me both, brother. I'm tired of the games.
No, exactly. And I'm not really looking for anything other than saying, hey, if the time comes, try to keep me somewhat, maybe throw me a bone here or there, and I'll try to do the same.
I'll throw you as many bones as you want.
Okay. All right.
New Babylon is fucked.
Well, yeah. I mean, fucking 3 of his guys fucking dipped out.
3 of his guys fucking dipped out. They're planning their next attack. The Faceless is all over it thanks to fucking Edgar being obsessed with them. And I have fucking Kyle Predator's going to be up my ass in the next 2 days. How the fuck you become chief of police, Brian?
I'll tell you more in about a week after the last kind of block falls in its place.
What does that mean?
You know when you say something out loud and then all of a sudden, like, you know, things align in a direction you don't want them to go? I just need that last block or 2 to fall into place. But I think the simple answer is PD's very down bad. Ain't got no leaders. And for some reason the mayor ended up deciding between Pred, Jeb, and Johnson. Johnson's a dumbass. He's funny as fuck, but he's a dumbass. Jeb, honestly, he could make for a good chief of police. Only issue is, I think half the department would have a stroke. So, and the mayor had in his head, according to him, he told me directly, myself and Frost, that there is a belief that officers can't be themselves. But I think his information's bad. Problem is, too many officers can be themselves. They're individuals. They ain't team players. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll tell you straight up right now. How long do you think the Faceless was investigated for?
PD?
Yeah.
I mean, probably 0 days. Probably rather work with them than investigate them, I think.
They're falling around drinking tea all day. There ain't no damn reports.
What? Not a single report?
There's like maybe 4. Mace just goes like, you got some motherfuckers doing their own thing, other motherfuckers doing the other thing. Ain't nobody writing anything down, so who the fuck you gonna investigate? You got fucking, I'll give you a name right now, fucking Brandon. The shit he did to CJ, I know about that. Fucking called his ass out on it. He didn't even deny that shit.
Investigating the Faceless?
Who the fuck else is going to?
And what's your goal with them, Brian?
Well, what the fuck am I gonna do? Just slow them down? Actually, you know what? I'll tell you straight up. But you need to keep this to yourself, because I think you could probably do some damage on your end of the spectrum. They ain't an organization that can be taken down. I don't believe so. PD ain't equipped. The Marshals are fucking useless. We ain't got the equipment. But there is a way to affect them, and that's when you go after their friends and family.
You know about the whole, like, tree of the Faceless?
I have
Nest, wolf, all that shit.
Well, that's the fucking thing. As apparently as these fucking things are opening up, we have names. We have fucking DNA. We have shit to bring people in for questioning. You know what happened? I'll tell you right now. Fucking brought in Brandon. Motherfucker hadn't even been brought in interrogation for 6 goddamn months. Now you tell me how
You know
that
about
makes
the emissary
any
being built in Legion Square?
Wait, the what?
Emissary?
The emissary? No.
Yeah. You seen the signs there?
I was alerted to that by one of our detectives. You talking about the flashing names?
Yes. You see the plaques on the wall? Brother, they're moving in. They're building shit. Nobody gives a fuck. They're sinking their claws into this city, brother. Nobody gives a shit. Edgar don't even give a shit, brother. He just likes playing Batman and Joker all day. That's just the truth.
Yeah. They know that me and Edgar spoke. There was a fighter jet flew overhead as I was with him right over here. But the problem is they can't protect their people. The only names that I got right now, well, so I know Benji Ramos, Ray Romanoff, Dio, Edgar De Castillo, Brandon Valentino, something White, Frederick White. He's kind of like on the bottom. We've got a lot of names. Problem is that they work with fucking everybody. Fucking fire starters. You heard their name before?
That name does sound familiar.
They did a dual bombing recently. You'll see a docket case up there. 2 of our detectives went and pressed charges. Involved
So what are you
the
looking
best
for to
things.
get out of me? Like, you want more information? You want more evidence? Like, what do you want?
I don't know. But you're my best goddamn CI in the past, so I'm sure you'll figure something out.
I mean, I got a bunch of old evidence. I don't know how much that means to you, though.
Anything
Like, you
can
want to know
help.
about like old shit, like old missions, old fucking files?
Anything can help. Because right now, I got they have enlisted so many people. For me, things get a little muddy, right? When they go and enlist, let's say there's 20, 25 names, right? It's hard to know which one is closer to them, which one is worth more to them.
You know anything about the Oracle?
They are the people, they're like the CEO of Darkstone, I think.
Damn, that's a crazy theory. Holy shit. Or do you know that for a fact?
Well, it's a suspicion because Darkstone had us weapon traffic on behest of the Marshals, all our new equipment. And then I fucking arrested their guys because, they started shooting up all kinds of things up in our county. So I fucking dealt the one's bitch ass in interrogation. And he tried to tell me the Constitution and the law don't matter. So I said, suck my dick. Now I've got to wait till the governor signs off on our weapon deals. But in doing so, it came to light. Oh, it's fucked.
Rewind there. Real quick.
Okay, so I'll tell you right
again.
now because it's in the fucking newspaper and it was in the impeachment hearing. This Oracle person contacted a marshal, right, who's now our PPO, Richard Dark.
PPO means what?
PPO is like below a cadet.
Okay.
And yeah, he went from the director of the Marshals, he's now as a PPO, and then we're firing him this week because of you'll hear in the story in a second.
Okay.
Apparently got contacted, and they said, "Hey, these Darkstone people, they want to equip you with high grade military equipment." And they said, "Okay." And then they started doing
Who is they?
They, the Marshals. Correct.
Okay, the Marshals said, okay.
They didn't double check hey, these guys are approved by the government. They don't want to tell the DOJ nothing. So next thing you know, I get brought into a room, and they've been doing shit with them for God knows how long. Myself and 12 others go into a boardroom. It's got the Marshal seal on it. They're like, oh yeah, we're working to Darkstone. We're going to go bring all these new weapons in. And by the way, we also know the Faceless are going to attack us. So they had us transport all kinds of weapons, all the SMGs and shotguns from Zancudo all the way to Mission Row PD. And there's fucking helicopters and fucking Apache jets and fucking World War III going on. Mayors and DOJ are like, Marshals, what the fuck was that? Why didn't you tell us? What are we supposed to tell people? Because we were freaking out, right? See a fucking thing flying over there. You take out an AK-47. What the fuck you gonna do? Marshals go, we don't got to tell you shit. And he went 42, which means he went off duty. So they're all like, what the fuck? And so now I'm hearing about this. I'm trying to play mediator here because marshals don't talk to nobody. The mean detective, one of them got fired for cooking meth and writing the recipe down. The other one gets in her feels all the time. So nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Next thing you know, there's a goddamn shootout on Great Ocean Highway where a bunch of SAM sites are stolen. And so we end up I end up finding Delta 1 on the beach. And I put him in handcuffs, brought him down to interrogation alongside his boy. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Right? Like, you're not authorized to be doing this shit in our state. And that's when we learned that nobody knew that they were selling guns to the PD. So then an impeachment hearing happened. You were there. I know you're there for only a little bit.
For a little bit, yeah.
You should probably hear in the Chronicle this week that they sat there lying through their teeth.
What?
Yeah, the marshals. I'm pretty sure the marshals are faceless. I'm gonna be honest. But they told us this Oracle person's like the recommendation. Just some random person or organization that said, hey, go get the weapons from this guy over here. So I think it's a damn CEO. I think that they're selling us shit so the faces can sell other people shit, and then they watch us kill each other and just take our money or something.
Well, I mean, listen, the marshals, I never had faith in them, especially when Kyle Pred was leading them. So, it's probably better they're gone.
Yeah. Well, it won't
now,
be
I do
gone
have a
forever.
bunch of evidence I can give to you, Brian, but it's just old shit. I don't know how much it would mean to you.
I think anything is useful, but I see this more as a call for you never know when the right moment happens. And you pick up the call or the phone and you're like, go over here. Okay. Bring a camera, right? But I think the strategy is genuinely, I'm going to start going after their little guys, throw them in an interrogation.
If I'm going to do a favor for you, you got to do a favor for me.
I'm helping keep you alive, and you're doing the same. Okay.
I will bring you as much evidence as I have, like tangible, like physical evidence I can get my hands on. Give me 24 hours. You keep tabs on these 3-poss fucks for me. Let me know if they're plotting something.
I'll tell you right now. Hassan and Benicio are currently working at the convenience store. Everything that they seemingly indicate is they're trying to go back to normality. I know that they got rid of their Babylonian clothes alongside one other guy. He's got a very deep voice. He was with Edgar, I think. Maybe. I don't know his name. I think it's like his cousin or something.
Yeah.
He's also stripped it. But what's strange and the thing that kind of don't sit well, and every time I ask Edgar, he like redirects the question. I said, how come your boys have left and you're still here? You know what I mean? And that's the bit that makes me very untrusting of him.
Yes.
It's very clear that they've got a very like blood ties almost,
Yeah.
So
okay.
What if I hear or see some? I'll let you know.
All right.
I'm gonna keep speaking with Edgar. But I got to play my cards right. You know what I mean? Appearances.
Well, you just confirmed some pretty big information there, so I appreciate that.
Absolutely. All right.
The funny part is they were supposed to give up everything they owned, and now they're right back to their fucking convenience store, huh?
Oh, hey, one more thing. That book. There's 3 of them.
Ashen Tree book?
No, I know that you guys have the second book. I spoke to Speedy. This actually the main conversation I was going to talk to you about that day. I don't know if I'm convinced it's someone in the inside. I thought it was Eliza at first, but she's too intelligent to write with those grammatical errors. I think it's someone. I'm going to show you the first one and the third one.
Wait, it comes in parts? You mean
I've
by
received
3? You mean
3.
3 parts or 3 copies?
There's 3 separate books I got. I believe the book that correct, and there might be more. So I've been receiving anonymous pings. First one I received.
For how long?
The same week you, I gave you a phone call.
Well, does Edgar know about this?
Yes. He's the one that brought it to me. Wait, you don't know Edgar knows about it?
There is multiple books, separate informational books, not copies, right?
3 separate ones. So the first book, has my name and McNulty's name on it, encouraging us to investigate New Babylon. And it was very just like, I was like, what the fuck is this? They're saying all kinds of things. I'll have to take a look at it. Like I said, I'll show you.
I gotta see these books right now, Brian, please.
Okay. Hang tight.
Thank you.
Wait, how did Edgar know about the books then? Do. Oh man, this got so spicy. How didn't he know, bro? Holy shit. He may not have known about the books, but he knew the information inside. Chat, even if it's a misunderstanding, it makes the RP that much better. Okay, part 1. All right. Um, bro, his what? Oh man, I'm excited for him to look at this. All right. Give me a second. Took some photos. Oh.
I'm gonna bring you a mountain of evidence tomorrow.
Okay.
Mountain. You understand me?
I understand. Okay. You're gonna see 3 different photographs on this, and we got to discard it after you take a look. The originals are in a PD evidence locker. There's probably one other thing I should tell you after you look at this.
Yeah.
There are individuals that have clerk access within New Babylon. And you might be wondering, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
There could also be individuals within the Faceless that also have that kind of access. Ursula Leichenberg modified some DNA many months ago. 2 people's profiles. It's something clerks can also do. The second book, or the third book, we managed to get fingerprints on it. Not a singular record comes back. Meaning, we never DNA'd them. We never fingerprinted them.
What the fuck?
Faceless!
Hey! What the fuck?
You fucking watch it!
Brother, that scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of me, Brian. What were you saying? My heart is racing right now.
So, okay.
What the fuck is happening?
Faceless! Faceless! Bro! This conversation we need to unpack. The fact that he's indicating that Edgar is sus is like, can we even trust him? He's hyper paranoid? Why wouldn't you be? Yeah.
I'm not. Brian?
Hey.
Jesus fuck. Are you good?
Yeah, I think I fell through quicksand or something.
Okay.
Now you want me to leave you 2B?
Yeah, yes, please. Oh, I fired a shot. Someone tried to fucking steal his bike just now. So, yep, they're dead. All right. Appreciate it,
well, for checking a bit, all right?
Will do.
So,
all right.
Okay, so these images. This is 2 books. So there's a third
They're
book,
in
or is it
order.
2 books.
Go to the third page.
What do you mean go to the third page?
First page had the first book. Second page had the second book. Third page had the third book.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't.
So I contacted you after getting the second book.
Okay.
That
Brian,
same
do
evening.
not fuck with me. Listen.
I'm not fucking with
Through
you.
all the years that we've helped each other out for personal gain, I need to know, how aware was Edgar of these books?
I will tell you exactly. When I spoke to Edgar the night you guys had the trial, right? And you're putting
Trial for who?
You guys
For
had
me
the
and Edgar?
trial, yeah. You went. I was
Yeah.
told you went in a hole or some shit.
Yeah.
He got out later that evening. I made contact with him, as I believe there was like another attack or some shit. And I just told him, well, I kind of like I approach you. I said, listen, we got to go after these folks. And I believe I'm getting notes meant to destabilize what y'all got for the Faceless.
Yeah.
And that conclusion is based on what I read in those books. Those books are fucking sus. They don't read like somebody that's been a part of New Babylon, because it indicates whatever. I started bringing it up, right? And he, on his own accord, brought out knowledge of the second book. He mentioned the cannibalism. He mentioned the SMEHDI's bench, right? And he indicated that he knew about it. I'm like, oh, so you've seen this? And he said, well, I haven't seen the book myself, but I was told about this, right? After which I told him there was 3 books. So I'm confused how he knew about the content of the second book. It sounds like you didn't even know that he knew about the content of it.
No, I know he knew about the second book. I didn't know there was more books. I thought it was just 1 book.
Yeah, no, I told him that night that there's 3 of them. So
I'm gonna go blow my brains out, Brian. It's been a wild ride, brother.
Let me go back to the fingerprint thing. There are no records of it, which means that this individual's blood fingerprints have never been collected, including from a crime scene. If you took a list of everyone in New Babylon and removed anybody that's ever been a felon or a government employee, how many people do you got left? Or victims? You no longer have many people. And if there are none left, then who the fuck is it? Not a cop, not in the government, never a victim, never in a shootout or anything. Because even if, let's say, you took a civilian and they were shot in a crime scene, their blood would still show up. We just wouldn't know whose it is. And that's why I mentioned, and in the worst case, someone's shit's been altered in the MDT. So, I don't know if any of that helps, but I have as much interest in you finding out who it is. I don't even need to know, but You know, a mole over there is probably an asset. And I'm looking to squash each one.
I must go do what must be done, Brian.
All right. Best of luck.